Good morning, America. How are you? Monday Morning Rail. Hi, I'm Denny Jelsma, and I'm at the world-famous Jacksonville Terminal Railroad Museum layout. And today is Monday, and you all know what Monday is. It's show and tell. It's a very exciting portion of the Jacksonville Terminal Railroad Museum, which we do once a week, is show and tell. Today we have a very exciting show. Our Secretary Treasurer, Phil Smith, is going to talk to us about a Florida East Coast train. Phil is very knowledgeable of the FEC. His father was an executive with the FEC, and his wife is a Cuban. Was born and raised in Cuba, and he's going to talk a little bit about FEC's shipping to Cuba. And with that, let's start Monday morning show and tell.
Thank you, Denny. Today I'm excited to talk to you about the West India Fruit and Steamship Company, which was a car ferry route from West Palm Beach to Havana. Before that, the predecessor, the FEC Railroad, had car ferries that ran from 1915 until 1935 when the hurricane came, and those ran from Key West to Havana. So, the hurricane kind of knocked it out, and then after World War II, West India Fruit and Steamship started up again with a car ferry service. In researching West India Fruit and Steamship, they ran 5 car ferries, some other ships too, but mainly 5 car ferries. And what was very interesting is one of the car ferries, the Henry M. Flagler, was requisitioned by the U.S. Navy in World War II, became a mine sweeper layer, laying nets and mines, was in Europe and was in the Pacific, and actually won 5 battle stars. So after its naval service as the Keokuk, it was sold back to West India Fruit and Steamship Company, where it went back into railroad car ferry service. So just kind of an interesting tidbit of a car ferry serving in World War II and then going back into regular service. What I want to do now is talk about the consist, which is our consist today. This is an FEC Mountain. It's an oil burner, and the FEC was famous for oil burners, no cinders. You see a consist of different types of box cars, and basically what you would see is farm implements being shipped into Cuba, and sugar, fruit, and tobacco being shipped out of Cuba. And then the last car here is Sea Level 1, which is really an executive car. So on this particular day with this consist, we've got the executives of the company riding behind the train, doing an inspection tour, conducting some business on the Sea Level 1. Now you'll see it has West India Fruit and Steamship Company and FEC Railway markings. The FEC Railway did not own the car, but they did the maintenance on the car, and that's why their markings were on that car, because they were responsible for the maintenance of that car. It's interesting that it was very well run. You could ship things from anywhere in the United States to Cuba, but then when the communists took over Fidel Castro, the embargo in 1961 was issued, and that was basically the end of the car ferry service to Cuba from the United States.